Hi everyone, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be going through a practice of how we can move through discomfort. And when I'm referring to discomfort here, it's really uncomfortable feelings. It's these emotions, it's anxiety, basically anything that bubbles up that just feels really uncomfortable to sit with. And so it can feel a little bit overwhelming and, sort of what do you do with it? When we are working on accepting our bodies and loving ourselves more and really divesting from diet culture and all of the messages that we need to have, the quote unquote ideal body or perfect body, a lot of feelings are going to come up. And that's really the main thing that is probably the most difficult for people is these feelings, these beliefs, these insecurities that we have. So how can we actually move through them? So what I usually like to do to begin with is to actually start to take any of the tension that we might actually be carrying in our body. So just really coming seated or wherever you are, just starting to roll the shoulders back. So by doing this, you might even notice that there's been some tension there that you weren't aware of, and then maybe rolling them forward. So just take a moment to really notice how it feels. Breathing while you're doing this. And then relaxing the shoulders, just lift them up towards the ears, maybe inhale. And then exhale as you drop them down. Let's do that again. Inhale and exhale. And then one more time. Inhale and exhale. And then just moving the head from shoulder to shoulder. Just working out any tension, releasing any tightness. It's a lot of emotion we hold in the body. So this is just one way to start to release it out of the body. Just kind of start to unstick it. And then maybe even just doing a little twist. So rotating in the chair, a little snap, crackle, pop going on perhaps. A couple more times. And then maybe even just actually reaching the arms up. And then exhale, opening out, kind of shaking it out. And then maybe even just shaking out the hands. Almost visualize like you're kind of shaking out some of this excess energy, this built-up energy. And if you want to take it one step further, you can maybe even stand up and, you won't see my head, I'm down here, but just kind of, shake it out. I'll even move over a little bit here. Just kind of bounce around a little bit. Just shake it out. So do that for a little bit. And you can really exhale as you're shaking it out. You can go, and just exhale that energy out. So that's one way to start to release that tension that's been stuck in the body. And when we're dealing with emotions, you might have heard before this phrase that emotions is like energy in motion. So it's, if you kind of almost look at emotions as energy, it wants to move. Energy is flowing always. And when it gets stuck and there's this buildup, that's when this tension builds. So what we want to do is release it. It wants to move. Usually when we're dealing with emotions, we are taught to suppress it. We keep it down, down, down. We don't want to feel it. We distract ourselves from it. And that's okay. Sometimes we don't have the capacity to feel our emotions. It can be okay to distract ourselves. But if all we ever do is distract ourselves, then what's going on here, it never goes away. It stays there. It's just going to become triggered again in the future. So after you've kind of done some movements where you're opening up the body, you might even start to feel a little bit better. And then here's the practice that I'm going to guide you through. It's really a breathing kind of meditative practice. So I'll go through like a couple rounds of it, and you can actually do this practice a lot longer. So for as long as you need it. So just come seated in your comfortable position and sit up with the spine straight. Relax the shoulders, and you can rest your hands on your legs or in your lap. And then just close your eyes. And if you find that it's difficult to take a deep inhale, especially if you are really feeling a lot of anxiety, exhale all your air out first. So you can do this. You can exhale out, and then you can actually exhale a little bit more. So squeeze in the stomach to breathe a little bit more air out, and then a little more air out, and then just hold the breath out. So holding out for a few moments. And then big inhale. You might even want to do that again. So you might want to do that a few times. If you find it hard to take a deep inhale, exhale all the air out first and then breathe in. So you've exhaled the air out, and now what we're going to do is just take 3 what I like to call clearing breaths, to sort of visualize just breathing in this energy that helps to release any stuck energy within. So closing the eyes, take a deep inhale through the nose. And if you can't through the nose because it's congested, through the mouth is fine. And then slow exhale through the mouth. And then inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And then one more time, inhale. Exhale. And now just breathing easily in through the nose, out through the nose. And allowing the belly and chest to rise and fall with each inhale and exhale. And then keep breathing. So keep breathing this inhale and exhale, and just begin to notice, what are you experiencing within the body right now? Where is the emotion residing? Do you feel any sort of tightness or heaviness or tension in the belly? Maybe in the chest or the throat, or it could be somewhere else. But just notice, where are you feeling this emotion? And then just feel that emotion, and as you do, keep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, if that's available. Feeling the emotion, and then relax the body. So make an effort, conscious effort to relax the body. Feel the emotion. Breathing, feeling the belly and chest, and allowing it to relax. So feeling, breathing, relaxing the body. Noticing how you're supported right now. So even by the surface that you sit on, by the ground that's holding you up, you're supported and safe in this moment. And just keep breathing. And now be aware of what you're experiencing. So has the emotion shifted at all as it moved locations? Feel where that is right now in the body, and allow yourself to feel it, and keep breathing. And relax the body. Just not needing to change it, just noticing and feeling. And if the mind starts to make any commentary, or you have a thought and now there's another new feeling, it's okay, just that's the mind creating a story. So just allow those thoughts to dissipate, come back to the feeling, feel it, breathe, and relax. Now you can keep doing this for as long as you want, but what you can also do to sort of close off this practice is to place a hand over your heart and keep breathing. Notice that might even bring up some emotions, some uncomfortable emotions. See if you can, again, just locate that emotion, breathe, and relax the body. Now as you're connecting with your heart, you're just asking your heart, what do you need right now? What does your heart want to tell you? The heart usually speaks in a much quieter way than the mind. And the wisdom from the heart is always uplifting, helps us feel better. If we notice that it's a thought or something that's making us feel worse, it's a good indication it's coming from the mind. So letting that go, dropping into the heart and feeling into the space. And just asking maybe what wisdom the heart has for you. What does it want you to know? And then taking another deep inhale. And exhale through the mouth. Another deep inhale. And exhale. And then gently opening your eyes. So that is a practice that you can use to help you feel through and process and release these emotions. And just be gentle with yourself with this. We have a lot of emotions that have been stored up and suppressed over our life. So it's not uncommon that when we start to release, new ones come up, and maybe there's a bigger flow that might need to be expressed. So just stick with it and do it when you feel you have the capacity for it. And if you feel like you're doing this process and maybe some stuff's coming up that you feel like you need extra support, that's a good time to be speaking with a therapist if you feel like you need to process something that's a little bit deeper. But I hope that you enjoyed this practice. Maybe let me know how it felt for you in the comments below, what your experience was. Certainly the sort of centering, releasing practice is how I start all of my coaching sessions with my body acceptance clients. It's just such a great way to get out of the mind, which is where the stories and these belief systems that bring us down have started, and to drop into this heart, which is really the source of our inner wisdom and where we can really go to receive that guidance that's loving and supportive and where our truth resides. So I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.